today. This one's a good one. I really don't like, well, I'm not going to say I don't like doing the relationship topic, but it happens. And not to say that this is a relationship topic. It could be it could be in regards to a friendship, a business partnership. It could be in regards to a family type of situation, or it could be a romantic type situation. I'm really picking up that this is going to be like a more of a romantic type of situation. That's the energy that I felt when it hit me. So I'm going to share it with you all today. And the message is about you meeting someone this month. You're getting ready to meet someone very, very soon. And this is going to shake up your world a little bit, because this is going to be someone like you have never encountered before. Um, and you prayed for this. You prayed for this because the last couple of encounters that you've had with the spirits that you've encountered they haven't been all bad, but they haven't been exactly what you wanted either. And the reason for this is because you haven't taken the time to manifest exactly what it is that you want in the type of connections that you want to encounter in your life. And everybody's not looking for connections or relationships or anything like that. But for the people who are, and this is in relation to, this is connected to the word that I just shared about manifest the best. Manifest the best possible outcome for your relationships as well. So that means in every connection that you have, you should be praying over it. You should be speaking to God about what you want to see in these people and the energy that you encounter, because if you don't, you just gonna get whatever he give you. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna keep on encountering. You're gonna keep on encountering whatever your heart posture is right at that moment. You know what I mean? Because we're manifesting all day long, really, believe it or not. When we have, especially right now in this year and this moment in time, this is, I think I talked about this a couple of weeks ago. But what a time to be aligned, right? And if you are aligned right now, then you know that things are happening quickly. Like, you can have a thought and it turns around and it happens just like that. So that means you're manifesting all day long. And if that is the case, then you need to be manifesting the best. That doesn't mean that we can control our thoughts every minute, every second of the day, because things are going to pop up. Those distractions are going to happen. They're going to try to get in your way to keep you from manifesting the best and try to get you to lose focus on what it is that you're supposed to be doing, which is staying in alignment as much as you possibly can. And the more that you do that, like we talked about, opening up new pathways in the brain, the more that you stay in alignment or practice staying in alignment, the stronger that muscle is going to become. It's going to become easier for you to do. So, and this is in relation to everything in your life, every type of situation that you're having, whether it's where you want to live, places you like to go, where you work, the clothes that you wear, all of those types of things. This is connected to that big energy post that I posted the other day as well. So manifest the best possible outcome in every situation in your life right now. You deserve that. But back to this relationship, or this connection that's coming in for you, and it's going to happen before the end of the month. You're going to meet someone like you've never met before, and you're also going to be torn a little bit here, unfortunately, because you're gonna be looking back again at this connection that you recently had, because it was kind of sort of bad, but it wasn't all bad. And you kind of want to make sure that you haven't, like Frankie Beverly and Maze, before I let go, right? I want to make sure I'm right before I let go. That's what's coming to mind right now. So if you're on the East Coast, I don't know if everybody knows Frankie Beverly and Maze, but that's like the ultimate cookout song, Before I Let Go. And Beyonce remade that song as well, Before I Let Go. So that's where you're at right now. You want to make sure that you're right before you let go. But God is telling you right now in this moment to let that situation go. Don't dwell on the coulda, shoulda, woulda of that connection. That connection is what it is, and it's going to manifest itself in a completely different way. And he's going to, because he has to change the heart posture of the person, whether it be male or female, in order for that to work out in whatever kind of way it's going to work out. And right now, he wants you to focus on yourself and having a good time and enjoying these rewards from being in alignment, staying on the narrow path. He wants you to enjoy all of that because he's going to continue to pour those things and those blessings onto you and into your life. So you need to be focusing on that. That's where your focus needs to be right now. And also the people in that past connection, that person in that past connection, they need to see that you don't care, baby. They need to see that it's like, I'm good if you do, I'm good if you don't. Because over here, chosen ones, we don't do no chasing. We let them choose. That's number two. We don't do no chasing. We let them choose. Okay. So remember that as well. So go out, have a good time. Make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and stand in alignment the way that Christ has instructed you to do in this hour, in this moment, in this day, in this time, this month. Because again, what a time to be aligned. Um, the other thing about this connection that's coming in is, like I said, it's going to be before the end of the month. It's going to be something or like a spirit like you've never encountered before, and it's going to bless your life. This person is going to be ready to, this person is someone who's on your level, is more equally yoked like you are. They have similar interests. They love God just like you do. They pray just like you do. They meditate. They're in alignment just like you are. But you need to be mindful to let this connection unfold the way that God wants it to unfold so that you can see that you're doing everything correctly the way that God wants you to do them. Number 3 is make sure you keep your boundaries up. Keep your boundaries up on these hoes, okay? Excuse my language. For the chosen ones that are here, you're gonna find that some of the things I say probably aren't conventional in some of the ways that you hear them on, other channels. I like to add in a little touch of realness because that's who I am. I can't help who I am. That's who God wants me to be. And I don't judge anybody else's walk with God because I don't know what their God is doing in their life. But in my life, I'd speak the real. I'm from the streets. I'm not from the trenches. I am from the streets. I've had experience in the streets, but I know a lot of things as well. I'm wise, so this is how I choose to speak. But anyway, keep your boundaries up on these hoes. All right, stay light on your toes. Don't allow anyone, just because things look a certain way or they feel a certain way at the beginning, don't get sucked into that. Don't give all of your time to a connection just because it feels good, initially out the gate. All connections feel great at the beginning. That's just the way that it is. It's because it's new. It's new, fresh energy. But give that person their space, and you make sure that you keep your space for yourself so that you're continuing to do the things that God wants you to do to stay in alignment throughout the course of this connection. I cannot say if this connection right now is for the long term or not, because God wants you to let this unfold naturally, during the time that you will be in this connection. And again, this is a test. This is all a part of staying on the narrow path, like we already talked about, and staying in alignment, like we already talked about. So, if you're passing this test, you're going to see how you're going to be rewarded in this connection, and the person who is coming in for you, they're going to be rewarded as well, because you both will be pouring into each other in that way because you are equally yoked. And this is something that you've been wanting, like I said, because you manifested this, because you used the last connection to kind of catapult you here into the things that you didn't want to see in a connection anymore, and the things that you do want to see in a connection. So I think it's going to be a very fruitful relationship or connection for you, whether it be a friendship, a business, a partnership, a job, or if it's a returning, like, connection that like you have with your family. It's which if it's in terms of a relationship, it's going to be something that's brand new. It's not going to be something that somebody that it's going to be completely 100% new. And the reason why I mentioned that there's going to be a little bit of a shakeup, before, when I referenced the Frankie Beverly and May song, Before I Let Go, is because that person who was in the previous connection is also still holding on to you in the spirit. So you may not have heard from them in the flesh, but spirit wise, you have had like a deep and profound indelible impact on this person's life. Like they have felt something for you. They feel something for you that they have never been able to feel before, and they don't necessarily understand it 100%. So they're still trying to make they're still trying to come into some clarity about this, because they have been living a certain type of way for such a very long time. And you yourself, you also, they left a mark on you as well, because you were able to get something from this person that you didn't have before, which again, like I said, is the catalyst for why you were able to catapult yourself into this new energy and into this new connection. And shout out to my girl out in California. My glory, my story, his glory, gave me that word catapult yesterday, and here I am using it today. So I know this is a big confirmation from what I'm speaking on right now. So you are about to meet someone new. I hope all of this made sense. I'm trying to stop saying the word in my messages, so bear with me, because again, this is all new with me. And I hope that I was able to stay on topic during this message. I look forward to sharing more with you. I will be back with another message later on today. Make sure that you are following me on X at Prophetic Bay, and you can look up things you should consider as well, because I think that's like my title or something. X. I was on Twitter when Twitter was Twitter, so X is all new for me. So I don't know, but anyway, and on TikTok, I am Things You Should Consider. And on YouTube, I am Things You Should Consider as well. So make sure you follow me on all of those channels. I will be back to share more with you very, very soon. And when you come to me on my channels, make sure y'all leave me some messages. Don't be scared, okay? I want to hear from y'all. All right, thanks. Bye.